another pair I picked up in the sales, and thought I'd drop a review on. But it's picked up quite a while ago, and I think I picked them up for like maybe £85–90, and it's the Jordan 1 Low Atmosphere Grey colourway. And this one, I bought it because I just thought it was a cool looking shoe, and again a very sort of neutral colourway, with it being primarily grey and just a white sneaker. And as you can see on here, the leather's got kind of all these little crinkles on it, and I think it's actually quite nice. The leather on this feels really nice, and that's kind of why I bought it. And also just being a neutral colourway, that kind of wear it with everything, and being able to sort of wear it to work, that kind of stuff. I think that works well. And also it almost looks like it's given the aged treatment midsole, so similar to how the airships are for like Armand Manier. And the heel and also the toe box has this cracked leather. That's the only thing that I'm not a fan of. I just feel like just cracked leather in general, it probably has like a time and place for it, but I just don't really like it on sneakers in general. I just think if the leather cracks, it cracks itself. I don't like this kind of texture. It just feels weird. And then I don't know what the durability on that is as well. So for me, there are certain sneakers that you put it on. So when they put it on, say Lost and Found, and you had it on a little bit on the ankle collar just to show that it's a sort of aged, worn look, I think that worked because that was part of the idea and conception. But this has just been thrown on without sort of any regard of why it's there, apart from they probably just got a stack load of material that they need to use up. And just other than that, it's just a cool sneaker apart from that. So it is nice, and it's using that sort of heritage color blocking, so which is similar to the Air Jordan 1 High heritage, the Travis Scott Fragment collab high version, with the toe box color and the rest of it being all white. So it's almost like a reverse spread, or the Stealth colorway that came out, which is basically the same as these, but in highs. So here are the details for the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Atmosphere Grey. It comes in a black sail and atmosphere grey colourway. I'm not sure where the black hits are. I think it mainly on the tongue label in my opinion, and also on the heel. And it has a polyurethane cup sole with an airbag unit in the heel. And it's made up of all leather construction. And the price is £135. So with the comfort and sizing, this is much like any other Jordan 1, and it's on the medium to firm side, so it has a very sort of flat sole as well, so you can get sort of fatiguing after a while, and there isn't much support around the arch. It's very much a sort of 80s product at the end of the day. And the wearing time for these, I'd say sort of 4 to 8 hours, because the leather is much of a better quality. It won't take as long to sort of wear in, and lows usually don't anyway. And I would recommend going up half a size for wide footers, and especially if you like wearing thick socks, but everyone else can go true to size and it'll work. And they do kind of, once you sort of wear them in a bit, they do loosen up more anyway. And these being a Jordan 1, the radial pattern traction on these is just second to none, and just works really well. And because you have a flat base anyway, the stability is great, and it's just a good neutral pair to wear. So with the look and style, I like the colourway. It's very simple, and it's using, I suppose, the original sort of heritage colour blocking, and with the sort of colour on the toe box, and the kind of being almost like a reverse spread type colourway. And these are good for all seasons really. I think you can wear this one anytime, even though it's got a pretty much white, because it's a leather sneaker, it's fine to sort of rock pretty much anytime. But you just have to be careful of the cracked leather on the toe box, because I think that will get ruined out quicker than the rest of the panels. And like these ones, because they're primarily white and grey, it's good for sort of casual and smart casual. I think, you know, you can even get away with like a casual blazer with this one, in my opinion. And I would go with the white laces, but it does come with some grey laces, but sail laces would also definitely work, and I think it will set off quite nicely against the midsole. So with the final thoughts, I like the heritage style colour blocking, so it's like almost like a reverse spread, and it's a cool colour blocking. And the leather quality on this one is really good, not so much on the toe box and the heel area, because that's a lot of cracked leather, but it's still very good. And in terms of cons, I think the costs, I'm not like happy paying £135, £140 for a pair of lows, but that seems to be the price at the moment. And just not a fan of cracked leather in general. I think there's a time and place for it, but I think that being on pretty much every sneaker and not having like a story behind it is a bit, I don't know, just feels a bit kind of tacked on. And in all honesty, I'd rather just have normal leather that you would kind of get wear and tear anyway. So with the ratings, I give the look and style on this one a 4 out of 5. It's a nice looking sneaker, but I think if I was to choose, I'd still probably wear the neutral greys, for example. But it's still a, like I said, a neutral colourway that you can pretty much rock with anything and everything, and it'll go like good to wear in the workplace, for example. And the comfort is like much any other Jordan 1 low, so it's a 3 on that. It's not like amazing, but you're not going to complain about it wearing them all day, really. And the quality is a 4, so it's basically nice. I'm just not happy with the cracked leather, really. I think that material it's just a bit off-putting for me, but the rest of the materials are really nice on the sneaker. And the pricing, it's just the price is too high, so I've given that a 4 out of 5. If they had lowered the price, then it would be good. But overall, it's still a cool sneaker, and this one you can pick up sort of way under retail. And so if you can, it's a good one to get for just being neutral colourway that you can pretty much wear with anything, and use for places like going to work, etc. And for that reason, I give it a 4 out of 5.